Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again, and this is the time for Flutter Library of the Week episode number 5. And as you know, in this series I review some of the libraries which can be used in your Flutter application and can be very useful. So today also we are gonna talk about one of the libraries. This is not exactly for Flutter only, but also if someone is writing code in Dart, so it can be useful wherever you are writing Dart. So we are gonna talk about the Dart extension methods, and so it was recently announced with Dart 2.6.0, and if you are using that, then definitely this video is for you. So we are going to talk about a library which is Dart X in this video. So if you are already interested, then press the subscribe button to become the subscriber. If you are not the subscriber already, also press the bell icon to get future updates. And now let's proceed. So basically in this video we are going to talk about how Dart X can help us in doing a lot of the stuff which we could just imagine earlier. I mean, it was still possible because I was using something like if you know about it, Quiver, which is again a library which was doing a lot of things itself. But now because Dartex is here, I guess it's gonna be useful for me than Quiver, and also the developer is definitely gonna be adding a lot of more features or methods, we should say. And so first of all, shout out to the developer, who is, I guess, Simon Liller, something like that. If I don't pronounce it properly, then let me know. So he's Simon Lear, okay, Lear or Lear, something like that. Okay, so now coming to that pubspec.yml, as you can see here, we have Dartex 0.2.0, which means it is relatively new. And then make sure that you are using the SDK version greater than 2.6.0 or at least equal to 2.6.0, otherwise your extension methods will not work. Then I have this Dartex example where I have already taken a few examples from the documentation, which will help me in explaining things to you. So before we proceed, let me just start with a simple example. Okay, let's say this is our text Pawan, and I want to add 3 dots here, okay, at the end of Pawan. Then it will be very easy for me to add just 3 dots like this, okay, and it will work. But what if I have to use it in a many different places? So every time I have to use these 3 dots, I can make a separate method for this. But what if I want to apply the particular thing with every kind of string which is available on the market? So what I can do, so then I can write my own extension method. So this is how you write it. So you have to write extension, name of your extension, and where you want to apply it. So I want to apply it on string, so yes. And then the name of your method, so let's say it's just a property, so dots at end, and this dot dot dot. And then when I use it, so let's say here I have my our extension. So now I have this output, and I can say name dot dots at end, and then I can do a set state. And now if I just press on our extension method, you can see we have Pawan dot dot dot. That's working perfectly. Now let's say I want, if I see I already have dot 2 lowercase and 2 uppercase, you must have seen that, right? So if I want to have something like a camel case, then again I can go to my extension, I can write another method this time, and to camel case I will take first character of it, I'll make it lowercase, then the first character will be uppercase and others will be again lowercase. And now what I can do, I can just come here and I can say to lowercase, to camel case. And now if I press here on our extension, then you can see now we have something like a camel case. So yeah, these are the things which how we do with custom extensions which we can write. So similarly, the developer of this library has written so many extensions for not just for strings but also for lists, for function, for iterables. So I mean, lists, iterables, and strings are few of my favorites which I use regularly. So yes, definitely you can take a look. So let's talk about few of them without going into deep. So first one is slicing. Let's say I have 1 2 3 4 5, okay, I can directly slice it using slice dot slice 1, which means the starting index, and -3, which is the ending index, including -3 as well. So if we go back here, then we can say 1 to minus 3 means it will start from 2, okay, and it will end to this 3. Minus 3 means 5, 4 and this 3. So the answer we should get is 2 and 3, 2 comma 3. So if I try to write slice, click slice, then you will see 2 comma 3, which is the answer, right? Similarly, we can do nesting. So you can see nested list, where we can have, so basically we can flat this particular list to a one list. So we have two lists, 1 2 3 and 4 5 6. We can go to our nest and we can say nested list dot flatten, and now if I click on nest, then you will see 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is how nesting works. Similarly, I have a person class. As you can see, I have string name, age, name and age, which is a very common thing, right? And then we have some persons with random names and random ages. Now I want to sort it in an easy way, okay? There is a sorting mechanism already available, but not this easy. So I can go here, I can say persons dot sorted by age, okay, and then I want to see the name of the person, and now this time I'm printing. So we can go to our console and now I can just click sort, and you can see Rahul, Yadav, Sachin, ASJS, Sanjay, okay, whatever the name is. Why ASJS? Okay, I guess we have to restart it. This is some previous value. Okay, again sort, and you can see Rahul, Yadav, Sachin, Ajay and Sanjay. So Rahul, yes, definitely he's 2 years. Yadav, he's 14. Sachin, he's 15. Ajay, he's 20, and Sanjay, he's 22. So that means it's sorted. So yeah, these are some of the awesome stuff. And then we can say we have something called number in range or number out of range. So 1 2 3 dot coerce in 0 to 1000. So if you will use coerce in, which means it will tell you whether it is in a specific range, 1 to 3 is range or not. So the output would be 1 to 3 if you will do that, which means it's in the range. But if you will try minus 1 to 3 in this range, then the output will be 0, which means number is out of range. Similarly, the favorites of mine is to int or null, to int or not null, to int or null, okay, or is blank or is empty. This kind of things which I was using with Quiver as well. So as you can see, not blank, if you will do this white space dot is blank, then it will return is that it is false. But if you have white spaces and if you will check dot is blank, then it will return true. Okay, similarly for number, if it is to int or null, then it will return the number itself, and if it is 1 2 3 dash 4 5 to int or null, then it will return null. Now we have, let's say we have a file and we have this path, which is some path test file dot dart, and then we can just come here and do custom stuff. We can check for the file name. It will directly give us the file name, and there is one more method which is name without extension. So let's try this. Okay, so this is our file actually, sum slash path slash test file dot dart. Now if I'll click on do custom stuff, then you can see we got test file dot dart, which is the name of the file, and also name without extension, which is just test file. So pretty easy, right? You don't have to do so many things. Similarly, there are a lot of other things which you can do. For just a quick review, I just want to go that what methods are available for string. So let's go inside the string. As we can see, we can get the number of all the characters, and there's a little bit documentation as well. Then we can capitalize them. So that is very similar to what I did. So it will just capitalize the first letter, I guess. Then we can decapitalize it. Okay, then is blank is there, is not blank, is uppercase, is lowercase, is capitalized, decapitalized, reversed. To int or null, is double, to double or null, to UTF-8, to UTF-16, MD5. So these are the existing methods which are available. Similarly for list, if we see, we can get the first index, last index, indices, drop. We can just it will return a new list, okay, except first few lists, which if you want to drop them. Okay, then there is a while loop as well. You can apply that. Then you can just apply for the last elements if you want to drop some of them. Then lower bound, then there is binary search, insertion sort, merge sort, and lot of others will come. Then when we go to iterables, then there are a lot of like second, third, fourth element or null, first turn null, last turn null, require no null, all, slice. For each indexed contains all, content equals sorted, which I sorted by, which I showed you previously, and then join to string, sum by, which can be pretty handy if you want to sum few of the things, then average, min, max. So a lot of them are already available in Dart, but these are a little different and you can definitely try all of them. I cannot make everything in one video, but yes, they are a huge list. Where not to, let's say, where not to indexed, you won't get it easily. Okay, for this particular thing as well, I was using something like queries, which kind of make this thing very much possible. I'll make a separate video on that as well. That's a really nice library again. Then we have similar for functions. You can just invoke these functions, so you don't have to use in fact invoke now. You can just use the call method. And yes, you can definitely take a look into all of these things, and I guess it's in a very early stage, but it works pretty well. And I hope that the lot of things will come in future as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, and keep fluttering.